all my makeup. Oh my god, my eyeballs. It's cloudy. Maybe I should sit with the eclipse. Hold on. We're gonna switch. We're gonna switch spots. We're bobsleighing it today, kids. Anyway, because it's not really doing anything right now but being invisible. So we have like an hour until the cool shit, where the moon comes in front of the sun. So you just chill out, watch the eclipse behind me, and I'm gonna do a reading for you. Let's talk about, I did a whole prediction reading and it never uploaded both on TikTok or YouTube. So that's fun. And it said some scary ass shit. So I'm gonna try to do a prediction of what this solar eclipse is bringing to the world energetically. Oh my god, it's freezing. They weren't kidding, that temperature drop. Okay, speaking of England, I got a comment from England. I'm wrapping up for us both, look at, we're allies again. Cool story. Anyway, let's see. What is the solar eclipse bringing in for us? Guys, I'm only in leggings and like, I stayed home from work today, so I'm kind of just hanging out in comfy clothes, smoking some ganj. It's my day off. I just had to because my nerves are going crazy. I'm an empath, so there's a lot with this eclipse the last 2 weeks, especially the last couple days. But also, if you see people behind me, I'm sorry. Everybody wants to see the eclipse, so I'm trying to put it up to the sky so nobody gets caught on camera. Okay, what is this eclipse bringing the world? Lots of kids playing right now. I'll show you. There's a big apartment complex, big park. I'm sitting in the basketball courts. We have a pool, but it's not open yet. Pretty cool place. Is that a star? I keep seeing stars. They said we might see a star too, so makes sense. But I don't think we were gonna be seeing stars until 3. Maybe it's just specks on my phone. Maybe I got sunspots. Intuition, like I said, my psychic abilities, like, I had some crazy dreams through this whole thing, and I think a lot of us are going to continue to have that. Oh my god, it's dropping. I should have wore sweatpants. The sun will come out someday. Listening. I don't know why I heard sound in the sky. So maybe. Sorry, I paused. I had littles running by. I don't want to accidentally film someone's kid. Anyway, so listening, you could get some telepathic communication. I've had some crazy dreams as well with that. A lot of flooding might come in this spring. Great flood. Oh my god. Cloud. It's gonna be a cloudy day. No shade, Spirit. Maybe some weird cloud formations. I heard volcanic cloud, ash cloud. Some of us are going to be seeing rainbows. I feel like we're going to get a lot of rain, rivers overflowing. It's springtime. Snow runoff, I feel like that's normal. But I did hear great flood. Could have some serious rain clouds, continuous and perpetual rain. But we have regeneration, the earth coming back to life as it is spring. Trees coming back, getting fuller. Like, I don't know if you can still see the trees behind me are all dead and leafless. So, you know, we're getting there. The world is coming back to life. I heard New World Order. I've been hearing that. I just feel like this is an energetic launching pad. Yeah. bringing the earth together for something like this is kind of nice. We've had a lot of bad and rough times, and I feel like making history, bonding with your children, I think around the world we're all consecutively doing that today, but I feel like there might be some otherworldly communication. I've been picking up on that. Intense forest fires this summer as well. Hot, high, intense heat. The world is getting hotter for sure. It's like some of the world is getting flooded and some of the world is burning this summer. I feel like that's just normal. It's been getting intense anyway. The fires have been more intense. Flooding has been more intense. The earth is like amping up with energy. Peace pipe. Okay, so maybe all of this issues with, you know, Ukraine and all that are going to be settled at some point through this. But I feel like this is humbling energy. We're going to be humbled by the weather. We're going to be humbled by earth. It's like wash and clean. Yeah, rivers flowing. Tectonic plates shifting. That's why we're having earthquakes. There's a lot of scientific guesstimates on what is going to break away off of continents. I don't feel like it's going to be on a huge scale for everybody, but I do feel like we might lose some things from flooding, like coastline, islands, and persistence. Yeah, that water's coming and it's going to come fast. I just see a grand massive flooding. Oceans mixing, like oceans coming together. Not good, not good. A great flood. Yeah, cleansing. The earth is cleansing itself. Rain season in general, so that things can plant and grow. Expect a very rainy season. Point blank period. I'm just kidding. Flood, 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 flood. So let's see energetically and collectively, what is this eclipse? Let's see, releasing or bringing up in us. What do we need to know as a collective society? Two of Swords. Uncertain times, uncertain futures. We don't really know what's going to happen with the world and its stability, with money, with wars, with technology. Where do we go from here? I think a lot of us are asking that. Is it only going to get worse? Is it going to get better? Queen of Pentacles. We want to be able to support our families. We want to be able to live comfortable lives. A lot of us out here trying to work 3 jobs just to pay for the cost of living. Everything is too much. It's too much, and I feel a break. People are, their break in their soul is going to cause this fight. People want stability. They want balance. They want rest. And I think we're going to find it in a very creative way. I think a lot of people in the creative industry are going to be, I don't know if it's like making movies or music about people to inspire their nation to think more of spending time with family. And, you know, it's not about working. It's not about making money. A lot of people out here trying to make side hustles. I think a lot of people are going to take off with their side hustles. I think the new age of American business is YouTubers and what we sell and what we make and sell out of our homes. It's like we're no longer needing, unless you grow big and you need a factory, we no longer need to open a store. People don't go shopping to stores anymore. We're finding a creative way to make money, to sustain our lives. 9 of Cups. Blessings are coming. I think that the oh my god, I can never say that word. And the people that are coming up with this to create ways to make money and find profitable ways to take care of their family. I got bad energy around me, guys. I'm gonna have to do this reading later. Let's see if I can just push it out. Nine of Cups, people finding their own way for comfort and stability, not really looking for the government, not really depending on the government. I think we have a lot of at least in America, we have a lot of dissatisfaction with the people that govern us, laws, a lot of shit popping off, and I think this is people deciding to take their future into their own hands. It's not about working for a company anymore when you got to go work 10, 12 hours at a company and making pennies for some big, massive place like Amazon, when you can build your own empire and raise your kids from home. I think a lot of people are starting to look towards that to save themselves, no longer wanting to work for other people, but build yourself. Four of Pentacles, yeah, taking control back financially. We're at unrest with the cost of things, and it's only getting higher. I can't speak for every country, but I know it's like that all over the United States. The cost of travel, the cost of medicine, the cost of healthcare, the cost of school, everything is just really ridiculous, and I see the people rising up. Five of Wands. Yeah, we're gonna be tested as a people. Maybe some systems are going to fall and we're going to have to find new ways to get what we need. Maybe they're going to not be able to sustain food stamps, or they're not going to be able to sustain Medicare. We could become a country like Canada who has centralized healthcare, and with that is the shortage of doctors and waiting 2 years just to get in for a procedure. We're going to be tested as we're changing things, as we're evolving, but I think those tests is what making the people rise up to take back power and how they live their life and how much things cost. Yeah, we want to be abundant. We want to be able to have families. We want to be able to take care of that family. And I think we're realizing leaders in general, world leaders, are not setting us up for us to be beneficial. They're setting it up for themselves and the select few to be beneficial, while everybody else is kind of like indentured servitude with taxes and having to work the 9 to 5. It's just a trap. And I think people are realizing this trap only benefits the leaders, and it breaks families, and it breaks people, and it breaks spirit, and we're done with it. We don't want it anymore. I think we went through this whole thing as people where like women wanted to work and they wanted to get out of the home and they wanted responsibility and they wanted freedom, and that came at great cost. But now we're realizing as a family we can still be free, we can still have independence, and we can still raise our families in the way we wish. A lot of people aren't wishing to go to public schools and are leaning more towards homeschooling. I feel like communities are going to get smaller. You're going to have more communes again with people like mine to keep their families and their people safe as the world gets more crazy. Yeah, because we're 10 of Wands is burdens. It's about to get hot and heavy with wars, floods this summer, food shortages, all those locusts coming out of the ground this year. We're supposed to have large fucking clouds of locusts to eat the crops all over this country, so expect vegetables, fruits to be sky high. That on top of it, there's like disease with animals. You got mad cow disease rising again. You got salmonella rising again. Fucking bubonic plague made a comeback in this country this year. Are you kidding me? It's because the ice caps are melting. They predicted this a long time ago as scientists, that when the ice caps were melted, they would release things that have been dormant for years, or things that we haven't been exposed to. Perhaps that's where COVID came from, if that was even a real thing. There's a whole bunch of conspiracies, but we're going to be tested. However, it's followed by the sun. It's being optimistic. This is a yes card. I do see the people building a new life. I don't see the people who govern us standing much longer. I think there's going to be shifts and a new leadership is going to rise up that are for the people, that believe like the people and help the people, so that we no longer have to work 3-4 jobs to support an average family. You know what I mean? I just see a shift in dynamic, a shift in power, and it's going to bring peace here. This is the beginning of change. It's like people are tired. They're drained just from having to put food on the table and pay their bills. That's not the meaning of life. You are not here to get up, to go to a job, to pay a bill. That is not what life is. That is not why you were given life. We forgot that as human beings, and that's going to be a lesson that's slapped in our face by the divine. We've gotten greedy. We only care about money. We only care about ourselves. We don't know our neighbors. We don't get involved in our communities. We don't donate money as much as we should. Everything is 3D based bullshit. And we're going to get spanked for that, because that is demonic. That is heavy. That is dark. And it is within all of us. We all need to be washed clean. Maybe that's what this is about energetically. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. We are only caring about financial comforts. We're only caring about physical comforts and not making the world more sustainable for the future generations. We only care about who exists now. We're not looking for the future. We're not looking from the past to learn anything. We all have our blinders on because we're selfish. We got faces in screens all the time. Myself too. I'm not saying I'm beneath or above anybody, you know. It's just true. We have become really shitty people on the inside, and I think it's time for our figurative poles to be pulled out of our buttholes, so we remember what being kind is, and having compassion, and giving a shit about the world and the imprint you leave on it. And money is paper. It ain't shit. Why does everybody build their life upon it? What, you get to take that with you when you die? So you leave your family $1 billion fucking dollars, they're not going to respect you or remember you. All they're going to remember is that you left them money. And then they're only going to care about what they're going to do with that money. Do you see how we are as people? You know, they talk a lot of shit about ancient Egypt and pharaohs and all that, but each one of them was born with the impression of, I need to put my imprint on the world. And we used to think that way. I want what I build now to stand 10 generations from now. Now we don't give a shit about 10 generations from now. We only give a shit about the moment we're in, and that's no good for nobody. Anyway, I hope you liked this reading. I gotta get ready for the big show, and I will see you all again soon. Bye!